Okay, so we're going to resume with the dollar index from last night, and initial objectives for the week was obviously this low here for the weekend. Now this big stops are going to be resting here, and if we get a clean breakthrough here, then I don't think it's going to stop here. I think we're going to take out this. So tomorrow's going to be crucial for me. This accumulation I've been on about here. So this accumulation here led to the big move up. So big move up, dip back down into here, and then run up. So if we stay below here, nice clean break of here, and stay below it, then we're gonna most likely want to take out this level here. And it makes sense because we are expecting more higher prices for the euro, cable, and the dollar majors. So I mean, it's not to say that we can't have a rejection, then push up, and then move back down, but we'll see each day at a time. You know, I'm not going to be predicting massive moves. So far, each day at a time, I'll just take it like that. So next objective is obviously this low here, and then see how the price behaves under here, and then go for this. So moving forward, we've run up, we found resistance at this block here, and nice resistance here. So looking at this right now, I mean, we could, if we do push up, then probably find some resistance into here, but going into London, I'm going to let Asia unfold. Why I like Asia to unfold is because once London starts, we look for the stop rate, and once the stops are taken, then you know it's easier to get on board then. So scenarios for this is, you know, move into here, take out some short-term highs. So if this was London right now, we'll look for a move into there, and then I'll be seeing what cable and fiber are doing at the same time. And if cables, for example, on euro come into a daily support, I mean a key support level that I'm looking to pivot off of, then I'll see where dollar index is at. So for now, I'm still expecting lower prices, but it comes down to where it's going to come in. So ideally, I mean, I like this here. So if we mark this out, yeah, these bears kind of look to move up, stop rate, breaker. I'm thinking retesting to that. I do not really want it to go above here. If it goes above here, most likely we're going to want to reach this. So if we run up into this, then I'll be looking for the other pairs. Is my voice echoing? Is everyone else finding it as echo, or is it just that one guy? Okay, so I think it's something wrong with your mic. So we'll have to see. I got a feeling this is going to start rolling over during Asia, and I'll say why. But regardless, you know, I'm going to wait for London. I don't want to be taking this during Asia because we have had some big moves. So that's the dollar index done. This is going to be the target, this level here, and then we'll see what happens below that. But I do not want to see it go above this box here. If it does, then I'm going to stand on the sidelines and then wait for something to clearer to unfold, maybe to New York. So still bearish bias, but we can work with that once London opens. Okay. Now save your question till the end. We'll have them in the end. That's the dollar index. Now cable was a beauty. You know, I talked about this last night when price was here, moving to this daily block here. I mean H1 block here, came right to it. Now obviously it's a couple of pipettes off, but with this broker it doesn't really count. I mean, I'm not gonna cry over half a pipette. It did what I expected it to do. And when it came to New York, I didn't get in during London, but I wait for New York. Price unfolded, and if you look carefully, it was on 30-minute. It was holding this block here, so I went to the lower time frame, and what I looked for was some reason to get on board. So this bullish flow is being respected. Now what I did fear was this gap here, but the way it was looking, I mean, once we had price came down, took out these lows here, right, and then a quick rejection up. Once I had a rejection up and back down, I thought, okay, I'm going to look for long, and it shouldn't. I mean, where I kept my stop loss was below here, because if I'm correct, I didn't want it to really go below here. It could have, but the way price was looking, there was no need to have a wider stop, because you know they've done the buying. There's no reason. They've taken the stops here, and then they sent it up. There's no reason for them to take it down there now, obviously. So I waited for price action to unfold, and then I saw like this movement up, and then back down, and then I seen sort pushing up. So I called it live. If you so my entry was 128.30, and yesterday I marked out the extension targets. So it would have been the void fill obviously, and then this was the 27% extension, 161.8. So if we look back, I haven't changed any levels, it's the same levels. So going forward, we look for this here, the 200% extension and this here. What I do like is the fact that they haven't taken that out this high out. So I'm thinking there's people that are going to be short in this market with stops there. So I think they're going to get taken, and then we're 130.50. So that would be my target for the week. And then longer term, I do see higher prices. I see price moving into here, but you know, I'm not worried about that right now. Okay, so going forward, this is what I'm going to be looking for. So you see this here, see this block here, price find is order block, find support, and we bounce, you know, 60 odd pips, find support again, ripped. So let me just draw two lines across here, the high there and the low here, right? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna do this in a different color so we can see, can't have too much black lines. So doing blue. Now let's look what's happening now, current market. See how it's found support here. Previous levels they used as support, they're going to be using them again. Otherwise, I mean, I don't really want it coming all the way back down. It could, but I don't really want it coming all the way back down here. And if we go down to a lower time frame, right, this is where I start bringing the 1 minute chart in, right? Shit gets real. You know, this is a block here, but like it's within this zone here. So come London Open, I mean, I'm hoping this hasn't bottomed out right now. I've got a feeling it hasn't. I think it's going to start drifting up just like Euro did last night into Asia, but I'd look for, there'll be an entry anyway. So I know where I'm looking for. As long as it hasn't hit my 130.50, there'll be opportunities to get on board later on. So if it does bottom out here, that's perfect. That's even better, because then I know how to manage my risk. So as long as I know where I'm going in, then I'm going to be targeting that. Did everybody understand why I went long today? And you understand why, you know, these are my objectives. So tomorrow 130.50 on cable. So everybody clear on cable. Okay, that is what I'm looking for on cable. Yes, no. Okay. Another thing is the 130.20 level, which cable really likes. So I know not many people find using those, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm expecting high prices on cable 130.50. Euro, I had marked out this box here, right? This box is basically the consolidation range of this on the daily, and I spoke about this here being support, so this level being support, and I had this marked out. So I said I couldn't at the time, I couldn't see it coming down, but we had some Draghi saying something, and I said if I wanted to take it long, I would want it to come into here. Okay, so it's dropped, and look where it found support, right there, you know, and that's why I tweeted, you know, it's coming to the daily support. I wanted it. I went all the way up. I didn't take this because I was already in cable, and cable had the clear objectives because Euro had already done massive moves already. So I did say this was the next objective here, and we took that out today. So going forward, 1.1617. So let's see if we can get even more shorter term targets. Yeah, so the next high is going to be, stops are going to be here. So the high here is 1.14274, 1.14274, 1.1430. Okay, so how far are we from that? We're about 54 odd ticks, yep, and then we'll just start seeing how far I wants to go after that. Okay, so that's the next objective then, you know, all this, and then it's going to be the 1.1440s. You get the picture. Ultimately 1.1620. Okay, I'm not sure if we're going to get the rest of, by the end of the week, but you never know with these markets. It is the last 2 days of the quarter, so anything can still happen, but we'll just take it one target at a time, and I'm happy with that. So that's Euro done. I prefer the cable. Long cable technicals look a lot clearer to me. Aussie dollar, I spoke about Aussie dollar yesterday, and I said, you know, Euro took off on the Tuesday, cable had its turn today, and I said Aussie and Kiwi were the quiet ones, and look, after that, look what's happened. we've got that movement up. Now what I liked about this was it came into resistance here. So this resistance here, daily breaker or resistance, came into here. So once it reached that, it allowed Euro to pause and Aussie to move. I think this may want to retest here, but we'll see how it goes. But I do think Aussie and Kiwi are ready to move now. Aussie target same as yesterday, there, the 76.96, 76.95s. You know, there it's gonna. I'm thinking it's gonna reach there. How do I get on board? At the moment, I mean, it's not very clear, but I'm gonna be. So if I draw a support level here, shit, it was my 9. Yeah, right. You know, support there. So what do we have here? So if price comes into that, I don't want it to go below here. So I'll be watching. So if I get bullish PA off of here, bounce. Let's see if there's a clearer. Yeah. So I'll wait for that. If I get a clear bullish PA off of that, then I'll be looking for longs. Or if I'm not sure, wait, let it bottom out. Once it's bottomed out and it starts forming support, once it starts forming more support, for example, say if it came here, and then you want to see is there buying here or not. If it bounces, that's nice, forms an order block, get back in. Say that's a resistance level here. Ideally there, and then there's many opportunities. It depends on how you want to get in, but I'll have my level and I'll wait and I'll see if it gives me the price action I want. Another scenario is if it's a really strong market would be, see this low here, let's see if we get rejection off of that. So say if it came down, took out the level and then rejected, then I could take a long, but because we've got such a thin move here, I don't want to take this. Now notice, see this movement up here, it hasn't really left thin movement in, it's been efficient, hasn't it? So that gives me confidence to watch this level here. I wouldn't really want to take a long here. I mean, it could reject and go up, and then, but it wouldn't be a setup that I'd be comfortable taking. I'd only take something that I'm comfortable with. So I like the fact that it's been efficient movement here. Each price has been traded to nicely. So ideally, there's no reason for them to take it lower, below this. If it was a thin movement left below here, then I would say okay. The only thin price I can see is here, but I'm okay with that because we had a spike up there, came down up. So these prices have been traded to. It's not as if it's been like this. So we'll wait. This is what I'll be waiting for. So around the 76.25, 76.25 to 76.20, I'll be looking for my bullish price action. If it gives me that, then it's going to be a straight long for me to there. So 60-70 pips I'll be looking for. Is everyone clear with Aussie dollar? That what I'll be looking for? Yes, no? Okay. So this is the key level. Let me just get rid of this bullshit. Okay. Also at the Kiwi dollar. Now the Kiwi dollar, I also spoke about this. We came down, took out the low of the week, which is the Monday. Then we came down once more, and then we rallied up. Now that we've got the rally up, I know most likely the low is in, and I think these guys that are still holding the shorts, they're gonna get screwed over. With my dollar bearish bias, I do not want to look for shorts on Kiwi, and I've seen many people posting massive swing shorts for Kiwi. I personally couldn't understand why, but that's fair enough. Someone's got to be short. Same scenario here. Now I think the entry for Kiwi is a lot sooner than Aussie. Unless Aussie does a drop, so that's about 12 days. Oh, that's not that far. So Aussie can drop into this level at the same time Kiwi set up. That'd be a nice long for Kiwi. Kiwi target 1 is going to be this high here, and then target 2 is going to be this high here. I think personally we're gonna go for this high here. I would trim off half here and then trail my stop loss and trim the rest there, and I'll be done. Yes, it can go here. So if you want to hold remainder, then you play your targets as you wish. But I'm just happy to get in short-term targets. I've had a good week, so I'm not gonna do anything stupid. So that is going to be my target. I like the fact that we've left this bearish candle in. I think that's got a lot of people short. A lot of people short this market. So where am I looking to get on board? So notice if I do this right, you see this here, Friday's high. Notice the price action on it. So let me do this in different color and just watch how price is behaving around that level. So this is a headache, you know, picking what colors to use. Swear to God, man. Okay, yeah. Now watch this resistance, right? Support, a bit of support, bounce, rounded, breaks through, rounds off, rally off of it, 46 ticks, a little bounce here. It breaks through, finds that as a resistance, now support again. Okay. So I'm thinking this is a key level here. This is the pivot for the week. Think about it. You could think of it as a pivot. We're back above it now that the fuckeries have been done on the crosses, like the Euro, Aussie, Euro, New Zealand. I think now it's time for these pairs to rally. So I'm actually looking for longs, you know, quite soon on this. Ideally, if your Aussie dollar was down here, I would have liked it, but I quite like a long here. Now stop loss placement, right? Long here at market, stop loss there, aim for those highs. And actually, I'm going to start talking myself into this trade right now. Ideally, I don't want it to go below here. And if you look on the 30-minute, you know, or the H1, so yes, we have a H1 block here, but I think that was traded to in down here, and we formed another block because we formed this low here, and then price moved up, took out this high. So now this block is the one that's in action, right? And it's a block formed right at the support level, support SR level that I've just spoken about. So this is interesting to me. And looking at the lower time frame, we've came down, took out these little lows here into what this block here, so pushed up, you know, reclaimed this, and I quite like the long here. So I'm gonna actually enter longer once this finishes, but for my own sake, this is only demo purposes only, so this is not trading advice, okay? Whatever you want to say. So yeah, target 1, 40 ticks, target 2 there. I quite like a long here, so I'm thinking long, boom, there. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to stop this recording quite soon because I want to enter the market. Dollar yen, I'm not really clear with. It's not moving forward. It's looking strong, and I just don't have a clear vision. I wanted to short this, but the way it's looking to me, it wants to go higher, so I'm staying away from this. Dollar CAD, it didn't go into my level I wanted to, so this has run away. I think it's gonna take out this tomorrow. Is everyone clear with that? I just want to do a quick video on all this. Yeah. So far what I've done, I'm not gonna go over any other pair. Everyone clear what I'm looking for? So Kiwis are the one I like. You put your stop where you think it's gonna be best, Raj. Everyone's clear with that, yeah? Okay. Stop the recording.